Welcome everyone to the stream. Today we're going to play Rogue Trader. I'm going to play this with custom difficulty. Ugh. Okay. I'm not going to touch that one. They're going to touch the skill one. Okay, enemy unit hit modifier. This on 0, so they have to use their actual talents. So I will see this one on my other computer.
Something of interest.
I did fine.
Ah, that's why I didn't choose this on my other game. Because I can't gain... Ah, not this shit again. Give me a second, we got a bot. Let me squash this bot. Okay, the boss was squash. Wait, so yeah. Hi Taco, welcome to the stream! Sorry, I was dealing with a bot. Okay, so this doesn't hit me any inherited weakness. But I can gain Lord Sinus or Lord on Warp. This one is shotguns. Ah, this is melee focus. The name of Lex Imperial is anti-arbitrary gains immunity to prone stun immobilist and cannot attack effects, as well as all type of forced movements. And forced movement. And enemies must be obligatory with the next turn. And what does the vigilant one has? Swiss Justice. Ah, this is for shotgun bills. Castigated. Archetypes. Yes, I'm going to play a soldier. But this weapon has skill, I need ballistic. Wait me a moment. Okay. Ah, this explains why the game looks so dark on my second computer.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
I am doing good, Taco. Are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Marshal. The Adeptus Arbites are famous for their unbending will and keen instinct for uncovering hidden webs of conspiracy and scheming. This is admittly a
Oh, that's
priceless
nice.
skill for someone
We are having a
destined for
crazy weather
path
over here
as special as
this week.
yours.
We're in the middle of winter, and it was yesterday 22 C. It was unbelievable because it was so humid this winter.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, so that you may fulfill your blood duty. I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
I'm not an expert in Warhammer 40k lore. Since I mostly play orcs. But I'm pretty sure the Rookres are another arbitrary authority. I think.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct. To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially, there is. And you... But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Okay.
The Lord Captain and
I won't tolerate weakness.
one of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Annihilate them! Suits my purposes. Already done. Not my specialty. Nothing I can't do. Impossible.
Okay, I didn't know you could die in this fight. That was interesting to find out. Okay, maybe we should stay away from the servitor.
Submit, and you'll die quickly. All two. never wavered in the face of adversity. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
To the heretics!
Forge ahead! Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm a...
A new challenge for me.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad,
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to... Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld's pharaoh, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants. Insolent
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora.
So, why are you here? You have ceded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voigtvir's performance in his current... I have some time before the Navigator gives the signal to initiate the Void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the Technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gelif...
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make it the Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, in that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood.
Oh no, Chaos Cultist. Something is very wrong on this ship.
Feel my wrath. Look out.
One fewer ton. I took care of this one. Follow my lead. Die.
Death to non-believers!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I shall not fear.
Let me check something. Okay, difficulty. Okay.
Chaos guides me.
They have autoguns, but they are using it in full auto. Full auto.
Weapon at the ready. Glory of the Imperium!
Nothing I can't do.
I serve the ruinous powers.
My place is at the fore.
Mort,
Still too
take a
suspicious.
team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant...
Victory awaits.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish.
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements...
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted Then move out!
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs.
We got with Ray. Captured by heretics.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods
fully
it no longer
converted.
has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be...
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way.
Follow my lead.
Okay, nice. You know that my will and by the true works, the power of humanity broken by adversity that will bravely flees into the darkness. To reunite and reclaim what is lost. The dream of nightmares to hold boldly the reins of fate and to walk steadily the rock of thorns.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What's the madness happening? Who are you? Who address me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort. Voxcast frequency. Communication protocols breached. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren Chamber.
Trade warrant is huge. Very huge. Seal the warrant chamber.
Run, fools, or fall! Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can... You're in a bad way.
Absolutely not.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperia.
I stand in recognition.
That is a noticeable improvement. The lower... But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
So, brother, according to you, we're going to die. One way or another.
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Geller field has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will right in all the questions.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
Lord, that could be the worst case scenario. Because if the navigator transitions now, we could be on the other side of the galaxy. Or die anyway.
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing? Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
That's a very good question, Avelar. By the way, I know Avelar as a character is the ultimate tank in the game. He can tank a lot of damage.
During warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, The sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death. Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course. Absolutely. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subject.
Ah, more cultists.
I'll see you terminated!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Nothing of value has been lost.
Indeed. Victory is imminent. Oh, my ears are ringing.
Now this was going to go into the middle.
Death to the weak!
Interesting.
See my great works, my...
That was a critical strike and did 0 damage. That one also did 0 damage.
Go hand in hand.
Let's see how they respond to this!
It will be done. Dominance achieved. At your beck and call.
Okay, hit me a moment. Hit me a moment. I need to search something not related to the game. Okay, we are back. Give me a moment. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Oh no, we got a Psyker.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
Right, the Psyker is crazy as hell.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Tended in your consciousness, things are crouching deeper. Its claws scraping against the wall of your mind. I presence is 3 into high from the sea, standing before you.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
No, Idara, you are completely crazy.
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
The seer words drag up something dark and frightening from the depth of your memory. Perhaps when tainted by the influence of poor sorcery, and it seems you will never get rid of it.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Silvi un momento. Give me a moment. By the way, that I should not trust voices in my head for this kind of stuff. It's dangerous in this setting. Anyway, I'm going to grab a drink. Okay, I'm back.
What? You don't mean the engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
True, Idara.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
None shall stand in my way. They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others annihilate them!
Come to chaos!
Miserabilis.
I know what is to come.
Here we go.
Just a minor setback.
Death to non-believers.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
Chaos guides me.
Suits my opposing me was your biggest mistake.
I serve the ruinous powers.
A tactically sound approach. One fewer target. Indeed. We're at a tactical disadvantage.
My tactics are flawless.
Then I can do with Avalar. Can use charge to attack twice per turn.
Victory is imminent.
She doesn't count as action.
At your beck and call. Nice to carry.
Ah, the Psyker is dead. Level 2 has been... The creature in Level 2 has become more with its strong. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched within. Certainly that had too many shines for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily. The air whistle has struck the two dark steel heel-like slits in his checks. I'll show the ordinary as well as still one that sits in the center of his forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be the urge.
All right. A sacrifice offered. Oh, my heart.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Huh?
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant.
All right.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the master helmsman.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is...
Vespaidas. Good luck.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Let's patch you up.
Thank you.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What advice do you seek?
Okay, got our Psyker companion. Which I don't know is a good idea at this setting.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay. Let's continue.
Your ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
Ah, the sister of battle companion.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Massacre, my lady! And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lady. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments, but we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Sir, das ist der Heresy. Zumindest da wurde der Omniscient Servant.
Good to hear it.
Ready. May terror's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
I tire of idleness. Let's move. doubt is for the weak. Death will find you soon enough.
Your Emperor won't save you!
As the Emperor commands, strike with the prey.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Out of my way!
All too easy. You didn't stand a chance.
It will be done. Indeed. My ears are ringing.
Oh no, more enemies.
I'll do it.
Anything else? Farewell. Was that you? Or...
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me!
Can I fall back now?
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me.
I serve the ruinous powers.
It will be done. I will do my one fewer target.
Death to non-believers!
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Chaos guides me!
Stop mocking me.
Nothing I can't do.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Faith without deed.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. But of course, be gone.
I better don't do that again.
ahead. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. I'm always ready. It's about time.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
A new challenge for me?
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Oh, nice armory.
Excellence matters. None shall stand in my way. I did fine.
Shotgun. And 2 more melta charges. One material that's gone right, yeah. There should be extra dollar around here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm looking for something. Okay. Okay, I'm back.
It's about time.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
I rise to the occasion. I'll lay claim to the stars.
That was the Guardian helmet.
A sorceress, apparition, trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I don't think that is the Lord Captain, Avelar.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead...
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel... What are we waiting for?
You look at when the illusion breaks, you invariably hit instantly make your skin burn and the voices of people behind shut the shred of smoke grown stronger and happy for you and your companion reach back barking orders and guide into survival. In your determination, you completely forgot about Theodora. And when you turn your head, you see nothing but bellowing fire.
Where did it go? Thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
None shall stand in my way.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain...
They're all marching to their own deaths.
Victory awaits.
That's where you got kidnapped. Where were a moment ago?
We should deal with this.
Something of interest. Follow my lead.
Lord Captain quarters. Oh, I took my sweet time with the first chapter. Find to the bomb Valencius. Oh no, the Road Rider is dead.
It's about time.
The error of balance is probably on the large block drenched desk. The Archmilitant corpses, still vision against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
But obsession went straight through Mort's forehead, filling the floor and the furniture around with blood, gray matter, and sharp of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitant weapon is off. The gun has been a split second quicker. El incluso causes is apparent. What ended the rock life was auto pistol shot. Extraordinary great one at that. The other face bears expression of surprise, the last emotion he experiences in life. Say what was suddenly all the nation from the floor, and that is much as you can ascertain. Because it very shepherd to be it is rather than completely transparent, it has been submerged in Prometheum.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul. That's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Similarly, chance has demanded your immediate assassin or mutual chaos. Forward upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary operation of the grave, you are to depart to recap the system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Hendrix Van Calox, operator at the present time. With your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him. Offered an assistance he required of you. After we will be very competitive for the Windows system about your show on fall. Interrogator will remove himself from the place to await further instruction. At the anticipated question you may have observed that the nature is interrogable. Van Calox activities on Rick at minorities is no concern of yours. Require Van Calox himself will disclose details of his mission. May the Emperor light be with you. On sense assured down your spine, the author of the letter is Theodora Van Valencia Sagnit with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor Inquisition, the sacred body of the Imperium, relenting house, heretic zealots, and other enemies of humanity.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I'll lay claim to the stars. None shall stand in my way.
Your doom has been foretold.
Let the blood flow.
At your beck and call. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost. I don't have time for this.
What, that's a combat servitor?
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
On it. Will do.
So I don't have heavy weapons. Shit, it went in cover. And it has a melt gun. That's not good.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Victory is... I took care of this one.
I'll pass. I shall not fear.
I will not. Guided by faith.
Anything else? No can do. Was that you? Or anything else?
Already done.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
What is this foreboding?
Talents or there's physical training. Shotgun mastery. I want to have plasma weapons.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, we're at the bridge now. Everything is going to hell already.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. I am still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly concerns me is this. Where is the Lord Captain? God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her lot. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time! No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void...
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still have...
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Ah, shit, that's a just spawn.
The Emperor is with us!
All too easy. Never wavered in the face of adversity. Nothing I can't do didn't stand a chance.
High momentum.
I am his will made manifest.
I'll do it.
You under the keel for that.
Doubt is for the weak.
My faith strengthens me. I've suffered worse.
Why did I not foresee this? Will do. On it. Anything else?
I serve the ruinous powers! Your blood will flow!
Such is the will of chaos.
High momentum.
For von Valancius! At your beck and call. Indeed. At your beck and call. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. I'd rather not. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Just a minor setback.
Suits my purposes. My tactics are flawless.
I'll do it.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Can I fall back now? Will do. Anything else? On it. Anyone see that?
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. Indeed. Someone else can do this.
Death to the weak.
I'll live another day.
I must not boast up.
I am fear incarnate!
To hide.
Nothing I can't do. Not my specialty.
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
Okay, I'm going to restart this battle. Steve was already a pain in the ass the first boss fight.
Let's see how they respond to this. Already done.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Power resides in the will of the righteous. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. This is the strike is a prayer. I'll do it. Eradicate it. As the Emperor commands, each strike is a prayer. Faith without deed eradicated. This is unacceptable. I'll do it.
Stay vigilant.
Oh, Lord, don't die on me.
There is movement in the Empyrean. Not the Scryer's job. I'm not so sure. Cover me! That is not my destiny. No can do. I'm not so sure. I bring ruin.
Chaos guides me.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent. I'm not interested.
Some low they will learn to kill the heretics. Okay.
Nothing I can't do. I'll bring glory to my bloodline. Not a problem. Watch and learn. I don't have time for this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Stop mocking me. Will do. Anything else? Not the Scryer's job.
At your beck and call. Indeed, an exemplary strike. I'd rather not.
I shall not fear. Absolutely not.
Pain cleanses the body. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Death to the heretic! Ugh. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
No can do.
Was that you? Or... On it!
I've suffered worse.
Guided by faith!
Just a minute.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. I'm not so sure. The whispers must be appeased. Not this scryer's job. I am your doom.
Brace yourself, Abelard. It will be done.
This went a lot better. Yes, the just one spawn is dead.
All too easy. Never wavered in the face of adversity. I'll pass. Follow my lead.
I think everybody's dead. Fight the Master Hellsman.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but It wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could. Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, mistress. These people are about to do the impossible.
For you is casi soy un solo si los corre invisible to mortalize. As well, whatever explanation the steam shell is constantly changing will still remain the same. Because taking the guise of Theodora, but the false roll rather reveals the anti-true surreal nature of Theodora. She is engulfed in another world for the Delta Vesicles and evil. Worse to you, a voice seeps directly in your brain without reaching your ears, and this voice moves with all the horror of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch.
The market te puede estar heavy, duck their full rules into your consent. A month later, you realize that the security made that manifestation the same call. That has finally invaded your mind.
Leave them, mortal. Guide.
This violent vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirement's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox Signaler's stable, which may...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The
treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the rogue trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of her resolve, saved those who were counting on her for protection.
The ship is barely holding together. Well done, your ladyship. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many those who are about to join you at the bridge, this will be the first briefing. We sustain a civil among the senior. A middle rank officer. Some of us has to be filled with by the deputy. Will the others go voluntarily? Now that the clans are the same, will take over the leaderless crew. The targeted the vessel's command. Take exactly what they were looking for and what they were. And where they could be from, which is surprising who the informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Wait ahead of this meeting. Report on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from his important affairs to attend some routine briefing, but this is unique situation. I am still receiving letters from across the ocean. They are not acknowledging hitting the spirit to fly could take a gargantuan effort. Find your personal incident with the authorities assisting we are currently in, so prepare to bear here a video of complaints and excuses your logic. Pray to have the good luck at the officer who works 6 days away from the bridge, and they will have the honor to be called the vice after Lord Captain. No, Lord Captain. In all convention, his trial went cold. But still on the hunt for her any witness who may still in the ship many corridors. But frankly, I could not be surprised to hear we are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid that it will be time for he answer for all he has brought. Wait, Abrar. I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. You has been granted an honor. Lord Captain Ethelbom Valencius will presently conduct today's briefing. Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. As you wish, your lady. Very sought after Tourmaline Line, your new box master. It's an honor to serve your ladyship. Although you have your command dozen of great members and hundreds of officers and section chief, responsible for receiving, proceeding, and sending our communication with you and them. Our external resources and your eyes above, Lord Captain. Continue. Take his reward, the Master Helmsman. He directed the ship along Course set with the Lord Captain and monitor the weather around us to ensure we are not staying in a starfield or a pirate trap. Hi, Lord Captain. This ship is good as home to me. Carosel is in safe hand. I will rather die if I bet her come to any grief. Unless your high factorum Chandris one rock will possess the supply procurement and the general material of the ship. It's an honor, your ladyship. You must trust me with the matter concerning your comforts. Everything will be done at highest standard. The ship battlefield. The master of order is responsible for the artillery aboard. The Infernus Master was to create, prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly the Dry Master, several of design. Say your press floor, Captain. The Infernus Master report. Yes, Lord Captain. The Dalman book is working in deference. But the Alpha Crystal deck has been now extinguished. The preliminary measures report damage estimate in terms of material losses and critical casualties has been completed. So, similar design is currently high factorum. Factotum. The boss passes to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next three deputies experiencing the lines of duty. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the hit, so to speak. Then what do you have to report? We are turning day and night to complete a full account of the losses. The task will be required next to enable from your ladyship. So that all damage company are given into the detective for attention and all the supplies are replaced. There's only one resource I cannot replace simply can't attack these people. We lost more than 2,000 great members. Unfortunately, the number is not confident to come from the lower decks, which I really see replace, but also includes trained professionals. We will have to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rekat Minori. However, the planet with the world system, in fact, below the winter scale rock traders, we cannot simply be recruited to play with permission coming to start with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. The mission is a matter of the for the rogue trader. Through given to Caligo's weakest department for attacking person asking question later. And the King of Tigers collection Sally installs a government on his planet. I master will kill for you now. So this is all why she destroyed the repository of hundreds of machines, but the great war engine entrusted to Charles to harm thanks to the Messiah, but it's built more since that Britain. Her actually the proper population captures the housing is sorrow and nature. So they will report the engineer, the Minister Prime, Overseer, and Spiritual Authority of all priests on board fall in battle. The Magos have betrayed whatever the little flesh was remaining part of a most horrible loss. No one among my comrades aboard those experienced the completion of the sacred battles with the fallen Magos. We can replace it as soon as possible. Why should I get even see you may find somewhere in the system? Right, you are Lord Cap. To cut the long story short, the log is split. The ship sounds more or less, but with our engineer, Prime Negator of falling battle, we have no way of the system. If we try to send much as to inside the war, I know what will happen first. Our war drive is torn to pieces, or all your force melted into the bulkheads. Leadership, if you allow me to intercede. When we ran the system, my crew followed the standard protocols and conducted a kind of alternate communication channel. One of them was a Navy's Navy station. That is completely box silence, but every step here in Spilscope to locate an area on the very system is in incredible struggle to a true blessing from the God Emperor. It's like, why do you wrap this chest with both hands? Or assume we are in a threat to use your new residence. In insanely less shitty use, we can go around and round until our heads are swimming, as long as the promethean simply lags. I finally think as rock shit, lawless can sniff around without detecting now, if you don't worry about that score. No. Machines and identity are set on fire when they are intel. Simon, we got no able credit, no Lord Captain. Continue. Master Order, you forget yourself. So what? Give me a moment. So what? The ship is in ruins. Every second officer is dead. Now I got a Green Lord Captain who's supposedly used to voice no war. Silence before the safety mutiner. Stand down, release Kane. I have no intention. Switch your sniveling. Your disgrace yourself in your Tarek clan and now. Tarek are over. Let's resume. The master stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is a picture of shock. She has to be drawing kind only now, and the knowledge of the fate is on our escape. To summarize, we sustain heavy, serious losses in great numbers, and we reckon doing serious renegade result that is preventing from continuing the voyage. Precisely, Lord Captain, but here the ship will not be the end of our trials. The ship system must be properly inspected for major damage. It can only carry at Footfall Station, home of the only dock sharing the sector. We'll now reach Footfall with our first reach these 3-minute problems. Just more at this point, Mr. Stoliman. When the Riker Star System, our vision here was under the nose of your ladyship predecessor. There are 3 hidden boys in the system, and the orders to sandbox have produced confusing results. The Navy's Nobili station has not simply to answer, it seems to maintain total box silence. However, we did receive self-attribution planetary in the system, and Regan itself has no response to our case. What's most relevant signals the from the system indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. There is one other thing, a consistent matter of the utmost importance. You internally still the brought the ship here for a reason. He was keen on sailing commission. You personally had wondered who was the author of the commission wrote to do anything. Well, I tell you, Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect is willing the Coron's expanses. You get the race. XC, Cyber Calcazar. There was Zico, the Lord Inquisitor right hand man. One Hendrix Van Kylox. I'm the reward, you understand. All I know is he is somewhere in the system and we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires. Attend the leader kind of fault finding the Furibundo system. Finding him with any more information will figure but the Inquisitor is important individual. The authorities in the system are the negative names noble or governors Ricardo might know something. That is all you have a great deal of work ahead of the EU. Voice and meditation of the daily burdens a rogue trader. Of a rogue trader. You soon take up the reins upon Valencia's protectorate. If there are assistant urgent, explain yourself. The cycle is suffering from some malaria or dark matter. She sees the road drivers. I suppose it could be wise to leave her unsupervised. I was also hoping to play you with a personal request, but it can't wait. Speak with me when you have time, Rogue Trader. Recommend your senses. Tell me your lady, here's the thing. I was trying to sit in bed filter and it hit her my head is still spins. Something's very strange here your way. Can make what is no matter how high it is. Simply what is all I can make, daybreak, or maybe it's down. I don't think it like a echo, like a bell, but it's daybreak. Then why it's so dark? No information of all from Silver can if there is anything else, Mr. Tell us. No, not yet. The boys are going anywhere. I'm shutting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know if there's anything, I will report it, alright? If you want me to take closer look into your future, find me in the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora will as well serve to my whisper on many occasions. I'm sure it could benefit you from them as well. Okay, what time it is? Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here for today. Hope everyone had enjoyed the stream. Let's find somebody to raid. Okay, let's see who's online. Wait, the game crashed? That's funny. It crashed after I exit. Okay, let's find somebody to raid. Okay, they're going to raid Cooper. Well, thanks everyone for watching the stream. See you all next stream. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.